My name is Marie Johnson, and I am a speech-language pathologist and clinical supervisor in the Department of Audiology and Speech-Language Pathology. This department is part of the College of Clinical and Rehabilitative Health Sciences here at ETSU. I have worked in this department for 5 years, on top of attending graduate school here the 3 years prior. I've obviously enjoyed the field, the department, and the university, seeing as how I've stayed on. I see clients and supervise graduate students in therapy on campus in the school-age clinic and at the Nave Language Center in Elizabethton, Tennessee, where we work with children with autism spectrum and other related communication disorders. The field of speech-language pathology originated in the early 1900s, beginning with addressing fluency issues with stuttering and proper production of sounds. Later bring in World War II veterans after they returned with brain injuries and communication difficulties in need of care. Our field continues to consistently emerge with new and exciting therapeutic approaches for working with individuals with a variety of disorders. Speech-language pathologists work with individuals with speech, language, including how language is both expressed and understood, and communication, including the social and cognitive aspects of communication, swallowing, and feeding disorders. The most exciting part of our field is that we are able to interact with various types of people and various types of disorders. It's hard to become bored in this field. Our field includes young children who are not talking, to children who cannot produce those infamous R's and L's, to those children with reading disorders, to children who are resistant eaters, to those who are learning speech and language from the beginning after receiving a cochlear implant, to children with autism who experience the world uniquely and a little bit differently from us, to adolescents who need to work on social interaction skills, to adults recovering from stroke or brain injury, to those with aging cognitive communication issues, to individuals with vocal cord nodules, and those with fluency issues, to individuals like myself who work in training others to become future professionals and colleagues. The list goes on and on. Speech-language pathologists work in hospitals, schools, private practices, nursing homes, home health systems, early intervention systems, universities, and nonprofit clinics. Another unique aspect of our field is the focus areas. Although graduate students in speech-language pathology are required to learn and be trained in a full spectrum of disorders, speech pathologists can typically focus in on specialty areas in their job. It did not take me long after my first year of officially working to find my loves in the field: autism and hearing loss. I've had the unique opportunity to work with young individuals on the autism spectrum in a clinic that promotes as a naturalistic setting, as well as be part of ETSU's Cochlear Implant Committee and work with children with cochlear implants and their families in closing the language gap. It is an honor and a pleasure to work with these individuals and their families. It is a combination of a challenge and a rewarding experience almost every day. On top of that, I get to share my enthusiasm with graduate students who are new in the field. The field of speech-language pathology requires a master's degree for licensed and practicing clinicians. Prior to obtaining this degree, some universities offer a bachelor's degree in communicative disorders. ETSU offers a minor in communicative disorders, which encompasses the prerequisite courses that are required for application to the graduate program here and to most graduate programs in the field. In addition, our program offers opportunities for individuals already working in school systems as speech-language pathology assistants to return for their master's degrees. The competitiveness continues to increase each admission period here at ETSU as more people are learning of this field and the diversity it offers. This past year, we approached 300, and out of these applicants, we admit 30 students, an increase in the previous couple of years from 25. When applying to this graduate program, as is with many, it's advised to gain experience in working with individuals who present with any types of language or communication disorders. Unique experiences prior to graduate school highlight the applicant's skills and help them stand apart. Our current graduate students are enrolled in 3 to 4 courses each semester, including some lab experiences in voice and swallowing, and they're also placed within a clinical rotation in each of the 5 semesters in the program. Something I often hear students say is how much they appreciate the value and the variety of clinical opportunities that our program offers. We have in-house clinics with our ETSU supervisors. The clinical opportunities here at ETSU range from high-risk clinic to school-age clinics, feeding clinic to voice clinic and fluency clinic, as well as the cochlear implant clinic that I mentioned previously. We also have some external supervisors who are working in the community in hospitals, nursing homes, school systems, and private clinics. It's always neat to have many of our ETSU grads in the area supervising our current students in clinic. In speech-language pathology, a supervised fellowship year of 9 months is required prior to certification. This is a paid position. Following this clinical fellowship year, the clinician then applies for a particular state's license, whatever state is relevant for where the applicant will be living. And they also apply for certification through ALHE. ALHE is our Speech Language Hearing Association. It is the National Professional Association for Audiologists and Speech Language Pathologists, which originated in 1925. The salary for speech language pathologists varies depending on the setting and the population. Graduates in the field of speech-language pathology typically find jobs easily, and many have jobs lined up prior to graduation. For me, I was offered a job when I happened to be on an elevator at a hotel in Nashville right after graduating. I happened to be wearing a shirt with the ETSU Speech-Language Pathology Class of 2010 on it. Obviously, I did not take that position as I'm here. However, I always love sharing that story with graduate students to help in highlighting the need in this field for more speech-language pathologists. For more information about the field of speech-language pathology as a whole, I would recommend referring to the ALHE website. ALHE is what I stated earlier. I also recommend locating a speech-language pathologist that you could possibly shadow and inquire directly with about the field. For more specifics regarding the ETSU program, please visit our website or select the A to Z index on ETSU's homepage and search under A for audiology and speech-language pathology. Furthermore, you can contact the department for more information directly via email or phone, or a speech-language pathologist such as myself. Please refer to the slide at the end of this presentation for more contact information. Thank you for the opportunity to share my love for this field, and go Bucks!